Hello, good evening. The Scottish Government has called for an inquiry into the activities of undercover Met police officers to be extended to Scotland. There have been allegations political campaigners here have been targeted, but the Pitchford inquiry only covers England and Wales. It's been claimed that some London-based officers spied on activists ahead of the G8 summit at Gleneagles in 2005. But the remit of the Pitchford inquiry doesn't cover operations in Scotland. And the Justice Secretary, Michael Matheson, has asked the Home Office to extend the inquiry north of the border. Just last month, the Metropolitan Police agreed financial compensation for 7 women who were deceived into having sexual relationships with undercover officers, one of whom fathered children. However, the Justice Secretary says he has no concrete evidence that officers working for Scottish forces have broken any guidelines. A pedestrian who was killed in a road accident in Murray has been named by police. 21-year-old Brian Addison from Elgin died early yesterday near Lossiemouth. As you've just been hearing, the BBC's Sports Personality of the Year will be revealed tonight at a ceremony in Belfast. Andy Murray is a strong favourite to top the public vote. It would be the second time he's won the award. Natalie Higgins reports.
2015 was a vintage year for Andy Murray. He led Great Britain to its first Davis Cup victory for 79 years. Climbing to number 2 in the world rankings, he reached the Australian Open final and the semis of Wimbledon and the French Open. There was a big off-court highlight too, his wedding to Kim Sears in April. He has 11 rivals for the award tonight, including Tyson Fury, whose views on women and gay people have made his nomination controversial. But bookmakers say Andy's their red-hot favourite.
He's had a very, very good year on the tour, winning a lot of tournaments, doing well in the slams, and he's now number 2 in the world, which is his best ever position. But for us, the main reason is Davis Cup. It's fresh in everybody's mind. Only happened a couple of weeks ago, and he was heroic in it.
In his hometown of Dunblane, they seem to agree.
It was him that won the Davis Cup after all the years for us because he won the most games. So it's got to be doing to Andy Murray without a doubt.
He shows a lot of emotion in his game as well. I think that shows how his human side as well.
The passion that Andy puts into the game, he gets the fans involved, he gets the public involved. So for me, the difference is enough.
People wouldn't have been so interested in sport if he hadn't have been such a great ambassador for the sport.
Andy Murray shows no sign of slowing down in 2016. He's due to become a father for the first time, defend his Olympic gold in Rio and be looking for another Grand Slam. But his next trophy might come sooner than that, in Belfast tonight. Natalie Higgins, reporting Scotland.
Well, if you fancy yourself as a future sports personality, here's a story which might interest you. A fitness challenge to run every single day in December, which was devised in Scotland, is being taken up by thousands around the world. The Marcothon was started by Glasgow runners Marco and Debbie Consani. And thanks to social media, this battle against festive season flab has gone global. Emma Cameron reports.
Today I'm going to run with you guys. The session today is 3 times 3 to 1 minutes.
A pep talk for runners who've gathered for a lunchtime training session in Glasgow. They're committed to run every day in December, an idea launched online 6 years ago. Now 5,000 people across the world are following the challenge on Facebook.
There's quite a few people who've posted that saying running is new to them, they've either just taken up or it's their incentive just to get outside in December. So yeah, we've got people who can run 30-minute 10Ks, but we've also got people who'll be jogging or even just walking. That's their challenge.
Even persistent rain isn't deterring these runners, who'll all notch up at least 3 miles or a 25-minute run daily until the new year.
It's great, it's fantastic. I run most days anyway, so I'm having to give up my Friday sacred day off, but it's brilliant. It's better than advent calendar, that's for sure.
Good discipline to get out and force me to do it every day. So.
Even after your Christmas dinner?
Well, I would normally run on a Christmas morning. That's like a religion. So.
There are no prizes for this challenge, only the knowledge you're burning off some of the Christmas calories or giving yourself a justification for indulging. Emma Cameron, reporting Scotland, Glasgow.
A pity about the rain there. The weather now with Judith.
I'm sure I saw you at the back of it. Oh yes. Thank you very much. A very good evening to you. Yes, it is looking rather changeable as we approach the Christmas Eve, the week I should say. As far as tonight's concerned, fairly frequent showers. The main focus northwest of Glasgow, the Northwest Highlands, the Northern Isles. Gradually through the course of the night they will dampen down, becoming fewer and more isolated, so dry for southern and eastern Scotland in particular. Temperatures lower than of late, overnight lows say 6 or 7 Celsius. By morning, winds of ease, but then they start to pick up along the west coast. That's a sign of things to come as we see a weather front approaching, introducing rain. So we'll see southerly winds picking up, becoming strong, gales along the west coast, severe towards the northwest corner. That band of rain moves fairly smartly across the country, some snow over the hills. It clears away fairly quickly, becoming confined to Shetland. Brighter showery conditions feeding in. It does stay windy, highs tomorrow of 9 or 10 Celsius. And that's your forecast.
Our next bulletin's at 11:20. For now, have a good night. Bye-bye.